Where'd you go? How was your day?
It was good, busy.
Yeah.
I've been nonstop
What's going on
all day.
with your stuff?
Yeah, we have an online party tonight at 9 p.m. So
Is
just
that for,
writing out.
is that for the hemp
Huh?
clothing? Is that for the hemp clothing?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes. Well, sort of. So the company I'm with is a house of brands. So that's why you hear me talk about the daily sprays.
Okay.
We have different brands. So we have a travel company, we have a crypto company, we have HempWorks, which is our CBD, our daily sprays.
Oh, okay.
We have a private travel platform, and then we're launching Hemp Mama. So Hemp Mama is our sixth brand that we're launching,
Wow.
which is the clothing. Yeah, our pre-launch goes June 22nd. But it's only select items
Okay.
that they're going to be pre-launching. So the website will go live, and then July 1st, we're going to have a webinar. I guess there was a holdup with the container tanks or something so our stuff was being held at port for a while. And so they don't want to launch stuff that's not like out and prepped and ready. So select styles, but there will be more. There's over 100 SKUs. And then I know they're moving into shoes and into like baby clothing and kids clothing, but everything is super cute.
I bet. I can't wait for that. It's like, so I'm just always looking for stuff like that, right?
Yep.
So, and it's hard. It's hard, so I'm excited.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to share it with you. And it's going to have the same thing, I believe, with the 60-day money-back guarantee. I'm sure they might be a little more specific on what they're going to be allowed, like, allowed to be returned. It's not like you can wear it for 60 days and then go like, okay, I want to return and get my money back. I'm sure it's not going to be like that.
Right.
Because they're like that with our other products. This might be a little bit different, but it's really cool. Yeah. So just getting all that together. And then it's, Matt went to his dad's for Father's Day. I couldn't go because I'm like, I had to watch videos. I had to clean out like my bathroom.
Yeah.
Just do purging, kind of.
Needed a day.
I needed a day to get rid of shit and to watch my videos from the trainings and just.
Yeah, I get it. I hear you. I know. I am trying to find that day as well. So hopefully it will come.
Yeah.
Always.
I did an order on Amazon, like the tahini. I believe I got the right one. Ordered a bunch of stuff, the granola, because I'm almost out of that, and it's just cheaper to buy it and 3 packs on Amazon.
Have you heard of Thrive Market?
No.
So if this is something that you plan to continue with, you may want to check out Thrive Market. So it's an online grocery shopping source where you can buy good, clean, organic products and the kind of things that you would be using. I think there is a membership fee, but you pay like the annual fee. But if you're going to shop like that regularly, it might work out better for you. I just know a couple people that are doing it. They love it. I haven't started doing it myself. It's just one of those things. I'm like, I need to look at that. But it may become a money saver if that's how you plan to continue to go. So just check it out.
Yeah.
You never
know. I'll definitely check it out. Right now, I'm the only one in the household doing this.
Right. So how much do you really need?
Yeah. So it's kind of like, okay, hopefully I can get my mom. Matt lasted a day. He gets very hangry. He's got, and I just couldn't because I didn't really meal prep. I meal prepped my first 2 days.
Yeah.
And then every day I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to wing it and just throw stuff together. So I didn't have the patience to do mine and do his and do my mom's. And I was like, I need to get in the habit of myself first.
Yes, totally.
And then I can start doing larger quantities and stuff like that.
What's that saying? You cannot serve from an empty pot. You must fill your own cup first. And then go from there, right?
And then serve, exactly.
No, I've been through the same thing. I mean, for me, I had to just focus on myself, and get myself, and it takes a while. And then, but once you get all those habits established for yourself, it's so much easier to start working in other people and helping. I mean, honestly, it was me and then me and Dan. And, of course, I'm always feeding everyone as healthy as possible, but I've been doing this for a long time, so we're at a bit of a different level, but now it's becoming more, the whole family is eating the same thing and it's all good stuff and the kids are enjoying it, and it's gotten a lot easier. Just got to
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really get too into like the cooking recipes. Can you put it back on him, Mom? Okay, thank you. My dog's crazy, and I got him the inflatable cone instead of the cone because he doesn't care that he has it on it. He's using it as a weapon and like running into stuff, and in the middle of the night, all of a sudden I'll feel the whole thing like hit my face because he's trying to lick me. I'm like, this gotta go. So now he took off his inflatable cone and started biting it. And I'm like, the first one, that's the annoying one, you don't mind. You don't even realize it. You're licking it. And this one, it's bothering you. And I don't know, this like he's so bad. I'm gonna have to take him to obedience class, and drop him off and have them teach him to be a good boy. Yes. Yes. Because I can't do it.
So did you figure out your salad dressing?
Yeah, so I made a new one today, and I wasn't reading the instructions right, and I did a tablespoon of salt and pepper instead of a teaspoon.
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting to see what this dressing tastes like. Yes, and I didn't have the heart to pour it out because I was like,
oh, just
add organic.
Do you have a bigger jar?
Yeah, it's in a mason jar. Yeah.
Add some more like olive oil and.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Do I add more ACV? Because I know it calls for 2 tablespoons. Should I do like another half cup of olive oil?
So I would, what is there, 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon, I think? 3 teaspoons equals a tablespoon. So just up your portions accordingly.
Okay.
So if you put a tablespoon each of salt and pepper and it was only supposed to be a teaspoon, then you have to times everything else by 3.
Oh shit! Or by 2 because
I've
already done.
So just 2 more times. So if you have like a big mason jar, just put it in there and shake it up.
I couldn't believe that. I was like, great. So we'll see. Yeah. But I didn't get into making the recipes just because some of the things I didn't have, and I need to go out and get them. But it's fine because I'm like, I want to continue doing. I know you want us to reintroduce some stuff, but like I've realized that. Okay, I kind of want to stick with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I realized that eggs. I think I'm gonna try eggs again and see if like they upset my stomach in the morning, like I've been thinking they do.
Oh, okay.
Because I haven't had that morning like, oh, this feels weird, or
I understand.
Anything like that. So I want to see if it's eggs.
Eggs are hard. It's like eggs have nutritional value, and in moderation can be beneficial to health, but it also can be an inflammatory food for some people.
I think it might be for me.
So yeah.
Even though I love it.
So it just might be one of those things you can't eat, So again, like it's not a one size fits all, right? This is why everyone has to figure out what works for them. So yes, this is a structured program and we have a certain protocol that we follow. But like Liz has celiac disease. She's not going to introduce gluten tomorrow. You know what I mean? So she has to do what works for her. And same with you. And in previous cleanses, there have been many people that decided not to reintroduce and they just continued with it. So it's up to you. I mean, you can do whatever you want. Totally. And of
Yeah.
course, it
I,
makes me very happy to hear people say, "Oh, we're just going to keep going." I'm like, "Great."
yeah, no, and it's
Yeah.
I feel like this has just helped me. Even though there's certain things I haven't done, like the dry brushing I got in because Matt has one and I tried doing it and it just hurt.
I know.
But I have a fascia blaster and I fascia blast my body morning and night. I don't know if you know what that
I
is.
don't know what that is. What is
It's
that?
so cool. So this woman, so you know how we have fascia under our skin.
Uh-huh.
Fascia, if you take like fried chicken and you pull back the skin of fried chicken, you'll see that thin white lining. That is fascia. So you have it from like head to toe all over your body.
Oh.
And over years, fascia goes from being flat to doing this. So that's why, like for me, like on my arms, when I gained weight, I noticed like hard pockets like in my skin, and that was fascia. There was like bounded, it's called beyond bound when it's so bounded together. So the whole concept is to heat up your body, whether it's cardio, whether it's like doing arm exercises. So basically, I go to the gym, I come home, I get in a really hot shower, and I let the heat. You can do a heating pad, you can do a sauna. I just do in the shower and I use my body wash
Okay.
and I put it in the spots. And there's something called a nugget. It's like got two sides to it, two pointers. And I kind of like take the spots and I kind of go do like an up and down, like zigzag motion
Okay.
on that spot to kind of break it up. And then I'll bring the tools out and show you. And I take the fascia blaster and I blast and it kind of starts. So what I've noticed is moved like where I had like when I gained weight and I had saddlebags on the side of my, and it wasn't just like a saddlebag. It was like a round like lump on the side.
Yeah.
And you bruise and stuff. And once you bruise, you're supposed to let it settle and then go back once the bruising's gone down. But it's crazy the way, and I've noticed even when I was skinny and was 120 pounds, I still had cellulite in places that I probably shouldn't have had, but it's beyond bound fascia. It's not cellulite. It just kind
Interesting.
of looks like it. It's really cool. Her name's Ashley Black.
So
Um,
after this, when you have time, just when you
uh-huh.
maybe share a link to it in the group.
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will. I mean, look it up. This woman was like a myotherapist and did all this stuff, and then started. She ended up healing her body by doing this and creating all these tools. And
Wow.
I love them. I initially got it for like my neck pain and my
Mhm.
headaches and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Because I would take it. You have fascia in your scalp too. So with my thinning hair and stuff, I was doing it to kind of create blood flow on my scalp, and it's really cool. So I figured if I was doing that and I was doing it every morning and night, then I was okay.
Yeah.
But if not, I'll do a dry brushing. It hurts
I
so
know.
badly.
Over time, your skin gets used to it.
Okay.
And it's just, you do it lightly,
Okay.
just however, whatever you can stand. And just over time, your skin just starts to get used to it. So
Okay. And is it for that thing for like lymphatic massaging and okay. So that's kind of similar to it because you do detox from this type of thing as well, especially in the beginning.
okay.
I didn't really detox, like I didn't feel like I got the symptoms like other people. People get headaches, they'll break out. Like I did break out on my skin when I did the face blaster. I did break out like in my chin area, which is also like an area that kind of has like harder underneath than most areas of my face.
Mhm.
I did break out there,
Oh,
but you do detox. It's a really cool concept. And journaling, I am horrible at journaling. So that's why I'm looking for a planner because I'm horrible at planning. And I have a planner, and I have like 5 notebooks, journals, but this is where I write notes for business and names
yeah.
and lists. So I'm like, okay, I need something that's going to compile it all. So I'm looking for a planner that also has like a journal in it where I can kind of
Oh, okay. So
become organized in
I was
one.
also going to recommend the Passion Planner. Someone
Okay, you
else had
too. Okay.
commented. Yeah, I love the Passion Planner.
Okay. And I think that has journaling in it also.
Yeah.
So and I need like time broken down to, because that's the only way my head will allow myself to get organized is if I have an itinerary. I
Yeah.
love itineraries. I do really well with them.
I have
So,
sticky notes. I have sticky notes on my bathroom mirror. I put them
mhm.
on my computer. I have my notebooks. I have 2 notebooks here plus I mean, I love writing things down and making lists and keeping track but I mean, we have a lot going on, and it just helps. Just why not make it easier on
Yes.
yourself? That whole
Yeah,
like,
I need
I'll
to.
remember that. No, I won't.
No, no. And that's the thing is I need to go back and like
Yeah.
go through all my messages of I'll remember that
Right. Yeah.
and write it
So
down. Yeah.
people struggle with journaling, but again, it's not that you're horrible at it. You haven't developed the habit of doing it. So it's just a matter
Yeah.
of starting, right? And don't judge yourself. Like, don't sit there with the pen and paper and have these thoughts and then judge what you're thinking. They're your thoughts. It doesn't matter if what you put down makes sense or not. You know what I mean? Draw a picture if that helps. I mean, you can write, you can draw, whatever it is that works for you that you need to do to just get it out of here and on paper. It kind of like removes things from your head and puts it here. And then as you go, it helps you make sense of things. And maybe the first day you just write down a couple sentences, and then maybe the next day you put together a whole paragraph, or maybe not. Maybe you don't do it every day. That can be overwhelming for people. So maybe you just tell yourself, you know what, every Sunday morning, I'm going to put 10 minutes aside to journal. Doesn't that seem a lot
Yeah.
less overwhelming? You don't have to
It
do it
does.
every day, So, yeah. So I highly recommend it. I think it's extremely healing. But again, it's just a new habit that you want to develop in the process. And be patient with yourself while you're doing it and give yourself time. That's all. With everything.
Yeah.
Nothing,
I,
nothing's a quick fix. It's not going to happen overnight. It's like meditation.
yes.
It's not easy.
and that's something I should be doing. Like earlier today, I was like, yeah, I'm going to do this, and that, and I got to go meditate. And meditation never happened. And I know that I need it. I need it for several different reasons, and I know my reasoning. So I know it's baby steps, and I did really well. Like I did 3 months of nonstop meditating every single day, and it was literally the best thing I could
Yeah.
ever done. And then I went on the road, and then I lost it for a few months, and then I came home and I started it up again. And it's just like, no, I need to just be consistent with it. So it's all baby steps for me. It's
It,
just retraining my brain, rewiring it again to where it was before.
yeah.
Um, you know,
Yeah. Totally. I can't remember. This came up on a call last week. I don't remember if you were on the call. No, I think it was the call we did. Have you heard of Dr. Joe Dispenza, or did you see what I posted his website in the group?
I saw that you posted it. I have not checked it out yet.
Okay. So
I
he's
need to though.
all about rewiring the brain, and meditation. He has a great story as to how he got to where he is. So just look him up and read his story. He's got a ton of books. He's been around for a while. He's done all kinds of stuff, but I really like him, and he just makes a lot of sense. You know,
Okay.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
his area of
Yeah.
expertise.
I'll definitely check him out and
Yeah, but
look him
morning
up.
time and creating a routine is important, but I find morning time is the best time for meditation, journaling, reading, making that gratitude list. Those are all the things to make time for first thing in the morning, and then it's done.
Yeah.
Then you're done with it and just go about your day.
And that's what I need to do. I know the first few days of the cleanse, I did get up to like make my drink my lemon water and to do, but then after I would do all that and drink the tea and then make my smoothie, I would come back and sleep for a few hours. So I'm trying to get out of that habit of, and it's, I started that habit with my 6 a.m. workouts, like getting up at 5 a.m., going to work out at 6 a.m., coming back, doing work. And then by 9 o'clock, I take a siesta and sleep for like 2.5, 3 hours. And I'm like, even though I love that, I need to not do that because that's 3 hours of productivity I could be doing with my business and with prepping and stuff. So I need to, but I know the first 3 days of the cleanse, it was a little rough. I was more than normal. And maybe that's because I'm used to taking my boost spray every morning. But I didn't get any caffeine headaches. I didn't get anything like that. And I as the time went on, I wasn't as exhausted as I typically would feel if I don't take. It's got a lot of B12 in it. And I know that I was deficient. So that helped me. But like I said, the first few days were was a little rough at first.
Yeah.
And
that's understandable. What time do you go to bed at night?
It depends, between like 9 and like 10,
okay,
10:30. Yeah.
And do you sleep good? Are you sleeping good?
Yeah. Well, yes, with my sleep spray, even if I don't take it, I sleep well.
Okay.
After years of insomnia, I sleep very well.
So you're getting like 7 or 8 hours.
Yeah. I have to get 7 or 8 hours. If not, I'm all over the place if I don't. Sleep is something that I've always. And then, have you ever heard of the human design?
I'm not sure.
I'll send you a link. It's kind of it's really cool. But I learned within the human design that I'm what's it called? A projector. It's all about like auras and intuition and stuff like that. But a projector is like 20% of the population. So they help like manifestors, generators. Like my husband's a generator, which makes sense because he goes nonstop. And then my mom's a manifesting generator, which makes sense because they both are that way. Whereas I'm a projector, and projectors need more rest and sleep than most people. I'm like, makes total sense. Makes perfect sense because I love sleep. And I don't sleep because I'm depressed. I sleep because my body will tell me literally when I need sleep. I mean, there's been times where it's 4 p.m. and my eyes are so heavy that I need to go to bed, and that's my body saying bye-bye. But this is like after like days of just being nonstop.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I think it's important to listen to your body and rest when you need to. I'm sorry, honey. Hang on. I made her some tea. Sophia wants.
No, you're fine.
I'll be right back. Okay, it's right here. I put it in the fridge. Want to say hi to Belle?
Hi.
Hi, Sophia.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
You're good. I saw you're doing dance.
What?
Are you doing your dance video?
She saw your picture. Your recital last night.
Yeah. Was it fun? Yeah.
All right, come on.
Are you being shy?
No.
No.
She's tired. Okay, I put it in your pretty little teacup. Take a little sip. Okay. Yeah, her recital, we went out to eat after we were all so hungry. The recital was from start to finish, but we got there. I mean, 3 hours. We had to have her there at 5:45. It started at 6:30. We walked out at 9:15.
Oh, wow.
And then went to Sonapa, the new restaurant in the trails here. It was really good, but it was late. She fell asleep at the restaurant. By the time we got home, got her to bed, oh my gosh. And then it's like everybody still wakes up so early because we're used to waking up early, which is why I have to get to bed at a certain time because I have to keep. Oh, so I'm going to post this. I'm recording this. and I'm going to put it in the group. So maybe once that happens and you have time, whatever we're talking about, share the links in the comments. So hopefully people will watch, and if they're interested in anything that we're talking about, they'll, want to click on those links. So anyway, so what else? What's your goal? So you're going to continue. So tell me what your health goals are
Wait,
from here and beyond. 1 second. Are you okay?
well, I like the tea.
Okay.
And remember that pink basket that we had, that tea set, that tea?
Yes.
Like, is there a tea? Did they come with teacups?
Did you freeze, Vale?
You
Oh no.
freezed.
Did I freeze? Oh goodness, what happened?
You didn't freeze.
She is frozen.